We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And a ball 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. In now, Ozzie Sykes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Late that time for a strike.
Ramirez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Low for ball one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. At the plate, Frank Thomas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Mike Schmidt will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And they're runners at the corners now. And he misses with it, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line drive base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Mike Piazza as he'll get his first. First opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now in the box, Gil Bond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Thomas at second, Schmidt at first, 2 out in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Into the box, J.D. Martinez from the stretch. Missed with a slider. Count now, a ball and a strike. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Kemp. He's there and records the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. Here's a high pop-up. Schmidt is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Two out with a man at first. And this one runs in on. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. High pop-up. Hamels is under it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's 1 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Machado is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Felix Hernandez. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Oh, and he misses it. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And this one's in the dirt, and he is in there. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is going to get there, and that retires the... Here's Manny Machado now. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now, Paul Hamels. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Schmidt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Batista. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So striding in, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drives it out to deep right center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now at the plate, Jose Batista. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jose.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Betts is there, and that's the first out. At the plate, Frank Thomas. A base hit in his first trip.
Frank Thomas.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Martinez to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. That's lined into left. Singled his first time, singled his second time. He's 2 for 2. Riding in once again, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Schmidt, base runner at first with 1 out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Gil Bond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Calling for it, Trout, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Sykes. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And now Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Bautista, still ranging back, and it's gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip. Arenado has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
3-1 to him now. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And he makes the catch in the corner. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Way out in front. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So here's Matt Kempner, who's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. So digging in now, Felix Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This one's flared out toward left. Martinez coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he'll make the... Standing in, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. So 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Thomas over to his right. 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted into center field. Kemp has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. Popped up. Schmidt in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. Bond onto the grass. No trouble with this one. And ready for another shot now. Frank Thomas is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Arenado is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on 1 pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez coming on, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to short. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 for him to this point. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Sykes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Schmidt is there for it, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Gil Bond. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in now, Matt Kemp. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Stepping into the box, Felix Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Kemp on second. Hernandez is over at first with 1 away. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts ranging into shallow right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw will go to Betts at second for the force out, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Popped him up. Piazza waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now to the plate, Frank Thomas. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And there's 1 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Bond ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Manny Machado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Chris Bryant is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 17, Chris Bryant.
And he just misses with a curveball. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kemp. But the left fielder calls him off and makes. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Taken in by Machado, and 8 innings. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Mookie.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Misses down below the knees.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Sykes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here. Getting set for evening. Ready now, Victor Robles. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading on for Chicago, center fielder, Victor Robles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Ramirez has a play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bryce Harper.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a broadcaster's dream, at least to start the ball game tonight. 2 very quick outs now.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bautista is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And a good fastball swung on and missed. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 is in off the plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. One out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Frank Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time. In the coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Left side, but well fouled. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. At the plate, Sean Green. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kemp giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis.
Leading out for the bomb squad,
Mike Schmidt, who will come on as a pinch hitter.
Mike Schmidt.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Paxton has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. In now, Mike Piazza. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Martinez coming on. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, Gil Vaughn. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is line to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Shortstop, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Smoke toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. Adam Lind will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. He flied out leading off the ballgame. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Fouled off. 2-2. Lind is off at first with 2 away. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Lee Smith, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Now playing third base, number 20.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Max Scherzer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Martinez. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Robles is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jose.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
That's ball
2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Piazza is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets
a swing and a miss. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Frank Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in, Mike Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run's going to come into score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Striding in, Gil Bond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but...
And we'll have to leave it there. Leading off the inning, Sean Green, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle inning.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. At the plate, Gleyber Torres, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Bautista on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup over the inside corner. Green stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. So here now's the pitcher, Lee Smith. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mark Reynolds.
Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping up now, Max Scherzer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Max Scherzer becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is with Victor Robles digging in now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez is calling for it. 1 out. And now Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Bautista goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. The 1-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. The relay, and Martinez will hustle all the way to third. He's in with a triple. Coming to the plate now, Sean Green, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Martinez at third with 2 away. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60%.
And the throw to first is there. So digging in now, Jose Bautista.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. High in the air out to center field. Harper giving chase. He's got it one away. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading off for Chicago, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Thomas is there for it. 1 away. Stepping in, Mark Melanson. He's newly entered in.
Mark Melanson.
Hanley Ramirez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Robles. No hits to this point. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Threw it right past him. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Matt Kemp now. He went down on strikes last time up. 4-1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He struck him out the 3rd time. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll get in there safely. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Pat Neshek takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. In the dirt here, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Stepping up to the plate, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Willie Stargell will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Whoa, that's off the warehouse. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a high pop-up. Bautista waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. Green has a play. And that retires the side. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for Chicago, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High pop-up. Bond is there. One away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sean Green, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Alex Wood enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
Woods ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch. Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt will lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock in. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Scooter Gennett will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now to the plate, Gil Bond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man And welcome. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey
And a
Jr.
cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And he takes strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Fatty Boog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's running. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kemp on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps Big Frank. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he is out at second. Riding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. This is skied into short left center, giving Chase his junior. 1 down. Ready now, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Griffey ranging back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Digging in, Frank Thomas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch. What a play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that gets him on the mound. recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Thomas gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Mike Piazza.
Line drive to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Gil Bond, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Snyder sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering it first. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Scherzer has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bond has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away. Now batting, Fergie Jenkins. First pitch of the at-bat. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of his zone.
A swing and a miss. So here's Matt Kemp now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's ready, and here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. In there, 2-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Fatty Boog. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a half-hearted swing. And now Bryce Harper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Right fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Harper is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is on the ground over to first. Thomas scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. This is flared out towards second. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled away. And this one runs in on. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Mike Piazza.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In now, Gil Bond. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second. at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bond moving to his left, and that retires the side. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Matt.
Hit to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Now in the box, Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Popped him up. Bryant is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Piazza might try to make a play on it, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Into the box, Fatty Boog, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps Big Frank. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas will put this one away and is digging in. Bryce Harper will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Nope. 3-0. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Stepping in, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Skied into straightaway right. Snyder's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He appears here in his All-Star Series form. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The count now at 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in, Mike Piazza. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A runner on first with 2 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Snyder ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the time. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
First pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So stepping in, Fergie Jenkins. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Mike Schmidt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High in the air out to center field. Kemp giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Gil Bond, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading out for the Bond squad, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one just missed outside.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
J.D. Martinez is on deck. 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Bond gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Runners off for second. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. What a play. Safe. So striding in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. High pop-up. Thomas has got it, and the side is... Alex Wood will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's one away. Ready to take his hacks again, Fatty Boog, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground to short. Bond takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Billy Wagner comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Jose Bautista will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his right, Lindor. Throw on to first, and Wagner's off and running in the ninth. One gone. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 balls and a strike now. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Mike Schmidt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Thomas over to his right. And no problem with that one as we are. So striding forward now, Frank Thomas. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Dylan Betances takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, Duke Snider. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone. Throw
to Thomas is in time for the out. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Betances sets. Here it is on 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ball 2. And he strikes him out here. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2-1 to Piazza. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Gil Bond. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Back to first. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Johnny Bench comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Wagner. Freddie Freeman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here. Jonathan Broxton takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Kemp sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Junior looks up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference.